back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for community. Season 6, episode number 5. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please. It helps the algorithm.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Bjorn, who says, "Hey guys, Derek from The Good Place played his role perfectly. His line to Chang, 'You waste of a soul-shaped hole forgotten by God,' has to be one of the most demeaning insults I have ever heard. Glad it was all just to push Chang to be awesome in the end." And I just love Keith David. The way he delivers his lines is awesome. Terabytes. Those bastards, they finally did it. His death stare in the last episode killed me too.
Hell yeah.
I mostly remember him for his amazing voice. He played Spawn in the animated series, or the villain from Disney's Princess and the Frog, where he sang Friends from the Other Side. And of course, as Goliath from the Gargoyles cartoons. I totally watched the Gargoyles cartoons.
Yeah.
Funny enough, he already appeared on Community in Season 3, where he narrated the History Channel episode, the one with pillows versus blankets, where Britta took all these shitty black and white pictures. Remember? Totally remember. Anyway, to me, he is the best new addition to the group. Loved your reaction as always, and I'll see you in the next one. And then we have executive producer Adam saying, "I actually enjoyed this episode. Maybe it's because that it's the only episode in the season in which Frankie isn't one of the main characters, but I thought it was really fun."
Still getting hated on.
Yeah, the Dean plot was funny, if not a little uncomfortable. I'm a little surprised that the school board is still in charge of everything after they tried to sell Greendale to Subway and lock the study group under the school, where they could have starved to death if they didn't escape. They probably should have lost their jobs after that. Yeah, I think so.
Well, Chang is still there.
He was about to say that. Then again, if Chang can be hired back, I guess anything's possible.
That's right.
Speaking of which, I loved Annie and Chang's subplot in this episode. I really felt bad for Annie. She tried to stick up for Chang and got the verbal ass whooping of a lifetime from that psycho director because of it. The fact that Annie defended Chang at all is admirable in of itself, especially since she was his favorite target when he was a tyrannical Spanish teacher. Annie is honestly way too nice. Even after everything Chang has done, she still stood up for him. I sure as hell wouldn't have if I was her. I gotta say though, if my school did a play of The Karate Kid, I would totally sign up. Even with that director as a stage production of The Karate Kid, it's just too awesome to pass up. You totally blew it, Annie. So yeah, this is probably my favorite episode of the season, which doesn't set the bar very high.
Wow.
Seeing as how I wouldn't rank it in my top 30, but I'm glad this season isn't completely disappointing for me.
Okay.
Just keeping it consistent. Yeah. Alright, let's jump into episode 5 right now.
What did Frankie call us here? I don't know. Some financial prospect that could put the school in the black. Which always confuses me, because black means bad. When it's a cat, or a banana, or a shirt that makes you think you've lost more weight than you have. Nice save. Sorry about that, man. What?
Hey, listen to him.
Someone used the word black, and now you want me to give you the all clear. Please tell me that won't be my role in this group. I have a brain the size of a jewel. Nobody's fourth Ghostbuster.
No. I promise this group does not think that way. In fact, before you got here, they had two. No. They had two. Often,
they had two black people.
Remind themselves that they weren't one collective race.
No.
Is this a cult? Are you going to eat me?
No, we're fine. I lived in New York. Speaking of which,
everyone's overdoing it.
We have a party at our apartment. Abed, you can have a party. You can't have a rager. We have a rule against more than 8 guests. 8 guests? That's not a rager. That's not a party.
Nice grammar.
Okay, you have a rule against parties, which I'm sure is a world record for uptightness. So let's celebrate that. I'll bring the booze and more than 8 guests. Britta, you just moved in. You don't even have a real bedroom. You're a coucher.
She sleeps on the couch. She's a coucher.
You get nothing. You get a couch. You get a home. There's no government to overthrow here. I'm not overthrowing. You're overthrowing if I say so.
Nice irony.
Can we focus on this?
What is Chang ad-libbing over here?
Now this is happening.
Hello, everyone. Don't be alarmed. I'm attending our meeting using what's called a telepresence robot.
I resent the idea that this would alarm me.
These bots have been revolutionizing the private sector, and now the state of Colorado has come to us with a unique
proposition.
Seamless, Frankie.
The Department of Corrections will pay us money if we allow a small, manageable number of inmates to attend Greendale using these.
Now hold on. Are you trying to tell me that prisoners would use these things to come to our school? That's the black guy in every sci-fi movie.
That's the black guy in every sci-fi.
Wait,
What,
prisoners
me?
rolling around the school with students?
They'll rape us. They'll rape us all.
They can't rape you because their genitals will be hundreds of miles away.
From each other?
This is an attempt
talking,
at
Jack.
rehabilitation. The prison is looking for ways to expose their inmates to a real-world academic environment.
Okay, I've heard enough. I'm responsible for this school. I won't have hardened criminals exposing themselves to it.
That's the response they're getting from everyone, which is why the state is offering a $300,000 incentive.
We'll do it. Dean, do it. 300,000.
We'll do it. Do it.
They're convicts.
They're iPads on sticks. As someone that got paid to keep people out, let me tell you.
Hey guys, I'm moonwalking.
Not every bad guy ends up in prison, and not every prisoner is a bad guy.
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Jeffrey, you know, ordinarily I'd do anything you said.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Gross, who farted? Oh wait, never mind.
Give me some love,
What's that?
dream, give me the hope.
I'm so glad you talked me into this. $300,000. Look at us running the school together. No.
If I'm running the school, pay me more.
What if I made you Professor Emeritus? We could have a little ceremony.
Does it pay more?
No.
Then give me what the ceremony would cost.
Okay, folks, welcome. I believe you all have maps of our campus. This is your dean. Dean?
Now, if I see any race gangs forming, I will have no choice but to adjust the contrast on your screens until you all look the same. And we have a very strict no bullying policy that relates directly to me, so be nice to me.
No need to be nervous. We're all here because we done some bad stuff, but we ain't here to do anymore.
Aw, that's very folksy, thank you. So I guess just roll forth and rehabilitate.
Just roam to school.
This is so silly.
Roll with me.
Alright, knock it off. No one at this school should pick on any class of people. It's like watching magicians bully jugglers. What's your name?
Willie.
Willie, take a seat.
Hey, Mr. Winger.
Why is he on your laptop?
He came to me for a chat this morning. He's here for an education, Jeffrey, and he reports to the prison. Could you do a little more in your class than show planet Earth?
You're telling on me? He tried to murder me last night.
What? Now hold on. Now, where I'm from, if you
This
accuse
is so
somebody of something,
goofy.
you better have evidence, or you better be a minority.
He tried to push me downstairs.
That's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, but this is not someone who should be interacting with students. And you're seriously taking his word over mine?
Well, have you ever killed anyone, Jeffrey? Why would an actual murderer want to kill a community college teacher?
Now I'm not worth murdering? Why would I lie?
Isn't that your specialty? You're a raconteur. You charm people with your slick and fancy words. Willie just charms them.
Oh my god!
I should leave you two alone. I've got classes. Some of us came here to work.
Somebody
Jealousy
can't hit
is
work.
crime, Jeffrey, but costing the school $300,000 will be. So be a good teacher, especially when Willie's watching.
Which is why they call it yard juice. Next question.
Do you get to pick your number?
Does anyone ever get their head stuck between the bars?
We call it getting metal ears. Oh, hi, Mr. Winger. Thought we'd sneak in a little learning for the movie.
Well, there's no movie today. So everyone roll to your seat areas.
Yes, sir.
So,
Thought we'd get some little learning in before
Law.
the movie.
law is, simply put, an agreement we all make to do our best to stay out of each other's way.
Is there a more technical definition, Mr. Winger?
Well, I wouldn't know, Willie. I don't copy
Willie?
much to fancy words and book study. It's not how I got to where I am.
How did you get to be where you are, Mr. Winger? Where were you born?
Mr. Winger was born in dirt, Willie. Same as you, I'm sure. And I had my face held down in that dirt by the kings of dirt. And now, they're still there, ruling over dirt. And I got out.
By talking. By lying.
Well,
case you hadn't noticed, it seems to beat being a bully. Garrett.
Mr. Winger, when did you stop being funny? I mean, am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
Really intense here. King of the dirt.
Yeah, king of the dirt. What's going on,
Charmed
bro?
by him because he's a violent
Oh, he
but
pushes his buttons,
also
man.
a
He is pushing his
sociopath.
buttons.
And the more I try to point that out, the pettier I look.
You, the one who championed this program, shouldn't have worn that petard if you didn't want to be hoisted by it.
What do you think the expression hoisted by your own petard is referencing?
I guess I just assumed that in the old days a petard was a special outfit like a leotard with a lot of fancy buckles and loops on it, and that rich people would wear them when they were feeling especially smug, but then poor people could tie a rope to one of the loops and hoist them up a pole and then let them dangle there as punishment for being cocky.
Never look it up. Your explanation is
Never
way
look it
better.
up.
You're
Also, the next time a friend comes by with their problems, maybe lay off the I told you so's.
Jeff, we're having a Brita party here. Could you be a little bit less of a buzzkill?
That's great. Now party like there's no tomorrow.
What? There's no tomorrow.
Party like it. Okay. Why don't you just do some business in the background for now?
Everyone's dissonant, babe.
Hi,
Everyone's
everybody.
dissonant.
Don't worry, we're not here to bust up your party. I know most of you are like 30. We're here because Frankie Dart has exciting news.
You have all been very cooperative with this inmate education program. The Department of Corrections is very, very happy.
We don't care about this at this part.
Greendale is gonna be rich. So don't tell anybody, but we smuggled in a few guests to the party to celebrate with us. Did someone order a prison break? Plenty of convicts to go around.
Willie.
Take her to the dance floor. Pass him around. That's Willie. Pass him. Yeah. Over here. Pass Willie. Pass me Willie.
Is it because he's getting bullied, babe? Is that what it is? Is that what it's about to come down to?
There you go, Willie. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
Come on.
Try dancing hard. Is that as hard as you can dance? You're at a party. You're celebrating.
Oh, it's 6 in the morning.
No.
Hey, thanks.
I thought it was.
Do you think you've gotten enough shots?
Nobody's partied like there's no tomorrow. You have to keep dancing like it's today.
That's okay.
Are you joking? This is the reason I signed on to this film. I think it's a performance issue. I think this needed some real actors.
Well, lesson learned.
Yeah. Okay, from the top, and action!
What? Go on, these people!
Go, go, go! Good, Dean. Good, Frankie.
Dang, you got actors.
Come on, guys, come on.
You gonna beg me to stop this, bro?
Hey, Mr. Winger. You know, I was thinking for class today, maybe you could, Hey, well, what's going on? Whoa, hey, careful now, I'm coming down.
Just
Well, Willie, look at me. I'm a murderer. Can I be as cool as you now? Huh? Willie?
Willie!
No! Willie!
Willie!
Can't see anything.
Willie, focus on my voice.
Now you just destroyed
You're not
property.
losing
Like,
me. You are going to a better place with a stronger signal. Willie? Willie?
Willie! What's going on here?
He started it.
Jeffrey, you are on sabbatical.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can. 2 weeks, paid sabbatical. Get him out of here. He's banned from the campus. You are on sabbatical.
You're on sabbatical, sir.
Yeah, I'll go on my own. With dignity. something you should look up.
I can't look it up! You destroyed my device! And my heart!
You destroyed his device and his heart, sir.
Yeah.
We're so extra. It's so ridiculous.
One time, but that was 15 like that.
Sorry I'm late. You find a parking spot for my house.
Oh, it must be so cool living in a vehicle. Wait, where's your poop gun?
A tank.
Gross. Get a house.
Ben, aren't you homeless?
Yeah, but I poop in a house.
Whose?
Nice try.
Annie,
Britta.
how's your movie coming? Amazing. Abed's a genius. He's actually having a hard time deciding what to cut, so it's going to be in 2 volumes, and it's hard to sleep, but it's worth it because it's a movie about a party. Would you like my help? Yes.
Have you learned anything?
Don't question rules. Rules are good. I'm bad. All hail Annie. Thank you.
All hail Annie.
Oh, nice of you to show up. We moved here for you.
I didn't ask for this. Have your meeting at school without me. I don't care.
Dean's using the study room for the ceremony.
The ceremony?
You don't know? The dean is making that convict he murdered into a professor.
What?
Why do you care?
Because the dean is just doing this to prove something, and it's really stupid. The guy's dangerous, and he's manipulating him.
Isn't that what you usually do?
No. I mean, yes, but not like that. I lied to the dean for personal gain. I wouldn't use him emotionally. I wouldn't mislead him. I wouldn't hurt him.
Have you ever thought of saying that to the dean?
Say so.
Go to him.
Go ahead. Wait, that's the whole...
Fight!
College rules.
Go, brutes! Go! Bring it on!
It's so violent.
Oh, it's like a girl! Oh! Yeah, this is what you think? He's gonna get. Come on! Let's do it! Now who's falling?
Hey, Willie!
Oh, man. They need to stop it. Zip tie and everything, man.
Oh, come on. No. Stop. Way to go, Mr. Winger. Way to go. Everybody.
Way to go.
How do I do it?
What kind of school is this?
What kind of school is it? Right. Outside looking in, it's
Okay,
crazy.
thanks for coming on short notice. Is everyone here? I think so. It's hard to tell without side cameras. Wait, why am I moving?
Is my custom background working?
Wait, I can't.
It's WASD to move. It's been the same since the invention of the keyboard.
Okay, nerd. As you've heard, the rehabilitation program has been aborted, so we lost that money. But we no longer have to build 67 ramps, so we should break even.
Can you all hear that? There's a kid outside throwing tennis balls against my RV.
Tinker's purpose in your coffee shop. Corporate thieves.
Was it really necessary for us to use these things for this meeting?
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with mine. I'll get a better connection.
It wasn't entirely necessary, but the prison is selling these units at a discount, so I thought I'd run their offer by the school.
What are you doing? Get out!
Mine's broken. No, it's not.
Connect.
There's a janitor on it right now.
Cop alert. They go. I think Britta's being arrested. I have every right to be here. You think scared of you, but I'm not.
Alright, that's it. Do you know how much Windows costs, John McEnroe?
Get off my lap!
Stop biting technology. I vote yes. We should get these. They're cool. I vote no. People shouldn't have to be everywhere at once. Sometimes we need to do our own thing.
Chang, where are you?
Yeah, somebody's bathroom.
Doing my own thing.
Why is there tile behind you? Please tell me you're not doing the thing I think you're doing.
That's the same tile we have in our apartment's bathroom.
What? Chang?
Got to go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
Jeffrey.
I take it we're passing on their offer.
No, they're just amateurs. Initiating override protocol. All in favor of this purchase? Affirmative. Very well. Abeds, commence with world domination. Eradicate. Eradicate. Eradicate.
All right, that was episode 5 of Community, and this episode was pretty much like when you have a script that's due on Friday, and today is Thursday night, and you just like, I don't know what I got. Oh yeah, I do have this that we had before that we threw in the trash, and so it's trying to make it work. And I turned it in on Friday, and that's the episode we got today. It was just like it wasn't even okay. It just the premise was there on paper that could have been hilarious with the camera sticking thing. I mean, that was a good little we used it a lot. It didn't really work out too much as we wanted to do. Didn't get the payoff with Jeff that I thought. I'm like, we didn't understand why he was so mad about the thing. But, I mean, it worked for Jeff at the end. Found out that the dude wasn't really a murderer. The Britta part with the party wasn't funny at all. I mean, even the post-credit was, they tried. It didn't work. There was nothing hilarious about that at the end. Entertaining, yes. But it just felt a little flat to me on this episode right here.
Flat.
Oh, flat screens?
Yeah,
I did that on purpose. But that could have been in there, and that would have been funny right there, but it wasn't. Funniest person on here, what is the black guy's name again?
In the show, I don't know.
In the show, yeah, but he still dropped a little bit of bars every now and again to just be winning. So, other than that, man, look, episode number 5, it is what it is. Let's get to 6.
Yeah, I think there were parts that I genuinely laughed. Like, the Dean was really good, overacting as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really hilarious. I liked the part where he was trying to murder him. That shit was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it just got tiring after a while because
you couldn't do a lot
they
with
explored. They did all the funny stuff, and then it was like, okay, we get it. They couldn't wrap up the episode fast enough. I think they didn't have enough to like get all the way through to maintain the funny, and there wasn't a lot more they could develop from that. I think it didn't have enough context to last the entire episode. So I still thought there was parts that were really funny, but all in all, we're like towards the end, I was like, all right, we can wrap this up now. But all in all, I think it was it was creative. They did have some funny moments. It just didn't last the entirety of the episode. So. All good. Ready for the next episode.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Community Season 6, Episode 5. And until next time, people, peace.